And today she finds herself making the start. So a 2-2 pitch to the first batter of the game. And Cahalan swings through, out number 1. Sarah Gordon gets the start. Panu hits this on to Armistead at short, who throws over quickly, out number 2. And she draws the walk. So the first runner, base runner of the game for the Big Green. It's Olivia Schramm who will bounce this into left field. Runners go station to station, and now the Big Green trying to spark a little 2-out rally. Picked up a home run as well. This one a bouncer over to Mosley, who shuffles it over to Kuma, and the Bulldogs get the 3rd out. Dartmouth pick up a hit and a walk, but unable to get anything on the board. We'll head to the home half of the first here on the Jill Poole, and at third, Tammy Cooper, the 3-person crew. This one hit over the third baseman's head and into left field. Digby thinks about going to second, and she will. She dives in. Now the 3-2. Kearney lifted high into the infield. France coming in at second, can't make the grab. Digby will stay at second as the runner, and Kearney finds herself on first base. Kuma lifts it towards right center field. In comes the center fielder, Odie, who makes the grab. And the 1-1. Mosley hits this sharply down the left field line. It's off the foul pole. A 3-run home run from Sarah Mosley to get us started.
That Mosley home run. It's time for the Delta Airlines home run t-shirt.
That ball was hit. Swung through, and Hall wins the battle. The 3-0 pitch from Hall. Inside, doesn't catch the corner. 4-pitch walk for Ellison. One more time, the 3-2. And a walk to Armistead. And Gordon lifts it in the air, has some room, and able to make the catch is France. The Big Green get out of the inning, but not before Sarah Mosley blasts a 3-run shot and find themselves in much more suitable weather for softball down in Athens. Hit over to Armistead at short. And Malone first pitch swinging and hit into center field. Hennessy will pick up the single. Quickly down 0-2 is Wilson. Wilson swings through, out number 2. Swinging, France will foul it down the first base line. Hennessy on first, able to move on the pitch. Hit sharply to Armistead, flips it to Kuma, out number 3. So quite a battle France puts up, but ultimately round robin style with multiple teams coming to town. Goodnight gets a good piece of it, and it bounces hard off the wall. Turning first and running towards second, Goodnight's in with a leadoff double. Now, albeit it wasn't on the softball side of things. Used to be a former baseball coach. As Goodnight takes off to third, and she's out. Great job coming over and cover. And of course, that's for the baseball team, not the softball team. And down goes Digby on strikes. So 2 quick outs there from the big Cahalan, gunning down Goodnight. Drifting out towards right center field. The center fielder comes over Odie, couldn't squeeze it in the mitt, and Kearney's rounding second, heading towards third, where she'll stand up. "3-2. Kuma sharply left center field. This one hits the wall. She rounds first base, gets into second with an RBI double. The birthday girl delivers. Ranked 19th in the country. Lift it far down the right field line. She does it again! What can't Sarah Mosley do? And so we'll head to a replay here. Mosley, almost, it seems effortlessly. Players, so to speak, can start, can come in, pinch hit, has options. Over to the shortstop, Malone. Fields and makes the throw in time. Sarah Mosley hit a home run in the first inning. A 3-run shot. So getting them to Georgia. And Cahalan blasts this one over Goodnight's head. No, she closed the gap. What a play by Dallas Goodnight. And so Cahalan, Georgia, they not only got her back to Georgia, they got her to Athens. This one, what a play. Sarah Mosley makes it diving. You get a home run, you get a home run, you make a great play. What a day from Sarah Mosley. And so 2-2 with 2 down. Kerpix gets a swing and a miss. And Beaupre will get tagged out. A phenomenal play from Sarah Mosley helps cap it. It's Ellison that picks up her first hit of the year into right field. And she'll stay at first after she rounds the bag. Slow down this Georgia offense here. Armstead hits it over to first, and just deciding to step on the bag was Beaupre. She thought about throwing over to second, but then they'll take some time off after this game. Back to the pitcher, thrown over to first, out number 2. McCarroll with a nice play to come off 9 degrees. Hit into left field, charging in. Wow, what a play! It was the freshman Malone that made it. She came all the way from the infield and robbed Dallas Goodnight. Ellie Armstead. Hit over to Mosley, who fields it on the fly and makes out number 1. Hit this time to Ellison at short. So Mosley's fielded a soft liner. Excited to come in to Dartmouth. Hits this hard to left field, but Jaden Fields there to make the catch. 3 balls put in the air, 3 balls fielded by the Bulldogs. To speak, that is a huge barrier and a huge issue when it comes to trying to get players to come play for the Big Green. It's the fact that they can't give athletes. So we'll try the 1-2 again. Big swing and a miss, and down goes. Today she's trying to shut down the Georgia Bulldog lineup. Right back to her. McCarroll goes to second. Malone tries to turn 1, but not in time. So Deuce is wild. 2-2 count, 2 down. Kuma standing on first. Mosley hits this one past the reach of Beaupre into right field and field it. Runners on the corners, and that's a hard hit single. Fields launches this right field, where it's caught by Schramm, who will end the inning as well. And Davila, now the third baseman that stays into the game. And she stays into the game and makes the play at the hot corner. Out number 1 in the inning. Now the 2-2. This one hit over to Davila, who throws and makes out number 2. 2 softballs hit to Davila, 2 outs made. Now down to the count 1-2. Hits this. Davila makes 3 plays with a little help from Digby. So 3 balls hit to Davila. As Ellison hits this one over where it's cut off by Hennessy, who makes out number 1 with the throw over to first. The 1-1 from McCarroll, lifted in towards center field where Odie really doesn't have to move at all and makes the catch. So McCarroll's fought back, gets the count full, the 3-2. Taken just misses the zone, and Marissa Miller gets the walk. Hit into center field. Odie takes 2 steps and catches out number 3. We're through 5. The Bulldogs lead by 6. And the 4-pitch walk, Destin Howard gives up to Kalelan. Hit here from Dartmouth. Up the middle, Panu will single. Around going Cahalan to third. Now runners on the corners, no outs. And good block that time from Miller. Taking off to second was the runner Panu. So now runners on second and third. Hit on to Davila over at third, fires to first. And Dartmouth back on the board as Panu advances over to third. Hit right back to Destin Howard, who looks over to third, fires over to first, out number 2. And then lined out her last time. First pitch swinging into right. Jaden Fields there, camps under it, and makes the play. Dartmouth able to get a hit and score a run. It's 6-1. We'll head to the home half here on the SEC Network. And a double. This time she hits it out into left field where it will get down for a single. A 2-for-3 day from. Puts the bunt down. Hennessy fields it, fires over to first. It hits off Eaton. Advancing to third was Digby, and now runners on the corners. Coming home was Cahalan that had to sprint home because nobody was covering. Switched to play left field. Looking for a third hit of the season. She'll take, runner takes off to second, diving down, yes, she's out. As Eaton caught stealing. Did not get caught stealing. This time she launches it into the gap. Ball going back, it's gonna land. 1 run will score, good one around second where she'll stop, standing up. It's a 1-out RBI double for Jaden Goodwin. So count even at 2. 1 down in the inning. Goodwin stands on second. The off-speed. Fields lifts it into shallow right field. Coming on, can't make the play is Schramm. 1 run will score for the Bulldogs, and Goodwin. Ellison hits it sky high in the infield. France there makes the catch. So the Bulldogs score 2 in the inning. Hit sharply into left field. And a one-hop bouncer to Goodwin. That'll be refreshed after this weekend, but they're ranked 9th and a big swing and a miss out number 1. So you'll have the number 9 ranked Clemson Tigers over the next week. Nice play made down at third. Davila makes it at second. Can't turn 2 in time, but out number 2 is recorded. So it's been a stacked non-conference schedule so far for the Bulldogs to start. This one punched and cut off. Throw over to first. What a play. Nah, not in time. Hit into the air over near second base where Digby will make the play. The Bulldogs with an 8-1 victory over the Big Green. Sarah Mosley 2 home runs today, a 3-run home run and a 2-run home run. Thanks for joining us here on the SEC Network. We'll see you back on Wednesday.